Good, beautiful, beautiful day. I'm so grateful to have you and really honored to have you join me today and listen to me as we start this new journey. The Charla Anderson Show, collector and connector of fascinating people, and everyone is fascinating, including you. We have, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on this journey together through the sweet spot of life. And we have, today is March 1st of 2023. Who knew? I feel like I have so much to share and so much wisdom and joy and fun to offer as we go through this journey, this weekly journey we're going to be offering on for quite some time now. And I think I joined in. It's a weekly show. Global winwinwomen.com has and .tv has a mission to touch every single person on the face of the earth, every single woman on the face of the earth. That's a big mission. And they've already started. We've got International Women's Day next week in India. So Paula Fellingham, the founder, and many of the ladies will be in India presenting win-win women to the women of the world. Very excited to be a part of it. It was an unexpected journey because when intriguing opportunities present themselves and you say yes, things show up. It showed up for me in my life in January, very unexpectedly. And here we are to walk through this together. And I have, I'm very excited about my offerings to you. And I'm going to do something first. Okay, so right now I'm going to ask a favor, if you'll indulge me, and I want you to join me. I'm going to ask that we take a deep breath to get centered. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. It's going to be 7 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 11 seconds out. 7 seconds in, breathing in calm, hold for 4, and then breathe out gratitude. We can do this. So let's do this together. Get grounded, get centered. And so we're going to breathe in, 7, breathing in calm. Hold. Breathe out gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's time we all got a little more centered, a little more grounded, and I feel better, don't you? Let's work together and do that, that little quick exercise is like a mini meditation, and you can do it anytime and anywhere. And I have a lot of elements of that particular meditation or that particular breathing exercise we'll be going through in this in my show throughout the next coming weeks. I'm sure we'll be doing it often. So we're going to have some fun. Here I am in entering my 7th decade of life. Who would have thought? I was a flight attendant for 34 years. I carried the Olympic torch for Delta Airlines. So I was an award-winning flight attendant, and I have been on radio and TV. Something happened, I don't know. And I find that very, very intriguing because I'll tell you a story about that, because back in the 60s, I was in 7th grade and went between 7th and 8th grade. I got addicted to soap operas. There was General Hospital. I'm sure Jesse's still out there somewhere. Dark Shadows. And I'm really not sure what the other one was. Regardless, I got so addicted to these dramas that I did not think I could go back to school in 8th grade. I was just mortified. I was crazed. I didn't know how to manage that. And I gave it, I had to, right? But something about me in those years, 13, 14 years old, I had decided I would never be addicted to anything. I even gave up gum because I liked gum, so I chose not to be addicted to anything. And I believe that was such an incredible gift to me for my lifetime, to have minimized and eliminated the drama that comes with this mind control machine. I think I call it that. I mean, it's really there's not much positive that comes to that. And so over these decades where I've watched so little TV, I find it now ironic to once again be in this TV medium again. Who would have thought? So that's just a little story I'm excited to share, because I mean, I remembered that, just a few months ago. I was like, I don't watch much TV. I never have. What's the deal? It had to do with those silly soap operas that are in my an energy sucker, time waster drama. And I gave up attachment to drama. That's another thing. In the end of 2013, I had a couple of times that some mentors that gave me the word, you don't have to strive so much, just be. I didn't know what that meant then. Also at that time chose to give up the attachment to drama. And I kind of don't attach myself to it very often, not 100%, of course. But when you don't have drama and you don't watch media, you don't see the news, and you can kind of walk a little bit more peaceful life. And when you give up striving and just living in the moment as much as possible, there's some grace in that and some peace in that. And I would love for you to walk this with me and let me help you understand this journey. And we have we're going to do this together. There's so much to learn. And, you don't get to the 7th decade of life. I earned every single one of these silver hairs the hard way, right? So I did it. Another little indulgence, I want to tell you another story. So a few years ago now, I was given a word and I listened. Sometimes you get these words, you pay attention, that it was time for me to give up princess energy. What's that mean? Well, when I thought about it, the princess energy that I've carried most of my life is, I don't know how, I need help. I need someone, I need more information. I want somebody to do it with me or for me. And really what it boils down to is just selling yourself short, right? She said to give up the princess energy and add and enter into the queen energy. The queen energy. So I have my little crown here. I'm going to put it on just for a moment. I know it won't look good on the screen and I know it'd fall off, it's probably mess up my hair. However, it reminds me, it sits on my desk to remind me that I do have everything I need to be all I'm called to be. I do have it inside of me. I do have a poise. One of my words this year is regal. I want to walk in that confidence of regal and step into what's meant for me to be. So thank you for indulging me in my silliness. I believe, if you ain't real, what are you, right? So that's important to me, to really be real and have some fun, right? So that's my queen, my crown story. So being authentic is a huge piece to me. And so when we have, I want to just say, there's a piece of that. All these silver hairs I've earned and worked for all these years, and happy to have gained the crown of wisdom. And I am who I am is bold faith, no fear. Who I am is happy, happy, happy. Who I am is bold faith, no fear. Happy, happy, happy. I've got so many mantras, and I'm be prepared, not scared. Thank you is my biggest mantra. We've already done the thank you. I wake up with thank you in my mind. I get in my car with thank you in my mind. Gratitude is the ultimate key to all of our happiness. Okay, so being in gratitude is huge. But I want you to understand something. Who I am is bold faith, no fear. Who I am is thank you. But the key here is whatever you say after the words I am is who you are. And that is sobering, because we are often saying who I am. I'm so tired. I'm so sick. I'm so whatever. Not exactly what we want. We're not speaking what we want. We're not speaking what we desire. We're speaking what we don't want. And you draw, your thoughts create your words, and your words create your life. So every word matters. Every word matters. So what you say after the words I am is literally who you are in that moment. And when you repeat it, it's who you become. So if you notice yourself, I am tired. Let's give an example. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Is saying it making you less tired? Or is it perhaps just continuing to keep you in that tiredness? And this is just a tiny example, a simple and easy example. What if you shifted that one word? I'm energized. I'm pumped. I'm ecstatic. Do you become less tired? It feels that way, kind of, maybe or maybe not. Do you become, is it a lie? Are you telling yourself a lie? Or is it your truth? Because who you are in that moment is who you say you are. I find that extraordinarily important, that most people don't realize all their words matter. Complaining, the negative things that they think that come out of their mouth is who they are in that moment. And that's who you become. So my job, my life, my whole world is trying to speak what you want, not what you don't want. Speak life, not death. I have another thought. What if in your words that matter, that you literally, what if our humanity took that C word out of our vocabulary, that disease, and quit talking about it, quit claiming it? It doesn't mean you don't do what's necessary to take care of it, but we quit claiming it. We quit claiming our diseases and speak in health. We speak, you shall be free of every disease. That's in the Bible. You can be free from all these things, where body's got an incredible immune system. And I believe if we would focus on what we want and the health, that some of that would diminish in our humanity, in our lives, in our world. Something to think about. I can't see how it would hurt. and it kind of gives us a more positive mental attitude. So I don't know where this show is headed, right? So this is debut show. It's a big learning curve. I'm not the tech genius, and it's not a lot of tech, but there is some. And I'll be able, I think as we move forward, we'll have guests. I may put out a survey. Do you guys want guests? You want me to just talk? Guests, we'll have conversation. So this is an interactive, Win-Win Women has created this interactive global platform. Ultimately, my show will actually be on Roku. It's already, the Win-Win Women's already on those streaming services, Amazon, Apple, Roku, and my show will be as well. And I'm excited about that because, I just want positive out in the world. That's my message. I want infinite love out in the world, because that's another who I am. One of my mantras, who I am, is infinite love. So here we are, trying to determine what our content is going to be, and my format is going to be. And I just needed to just get started, right? Just stick my toe in, figure it out as we go. And here I'm hoping it's working. I don't even know. I've turned off do not disturb. So if there's something not working, you can't tell me. I'm just playing here and expecting it to be on. So I've got this evolving show. I do believe it's going to evolve. I don't like this, virtual background very much. I don't think most people do. So I'm looking around for options around that. And you can, really my evolving website is charlaanderson.com. we can find a lot of things there, and it is evolving as we speak. And I do have a little banner across the homepage that has access to some of the affiliate things that I love. And I guarantee you, there's nothing I would ever say or promote for $1 million, any amount of money. I'm not money motivated if I didn't love it and use it. So that just being said, take that as you will. So my hope here is to share just some of the wisdom I've garnered over the years. I have a blog now on my website that I started when my kids were little. I actually had sayings of the month, and I'm doing a blog on that, and it's really to generate values. I took 12 values I wanted, and every month I would stick sticky notes around. It was certainly before internet, and have sticky notes of my value of the month. One of them was who I am is more important than what I have. I mean, and so I now have a blog around that, so you can find that on my website as well. And that, I think you'll be hard pressed to find anything negative in my life, because who I am, another mantra perhaps, is outrageously optimistic. That our world seems in chaos, but I believe the core of humanity is good, and that we are shifting into a better, higher quality world, quality of life, and quality of humanity. And so I'm outrageously optimistic about our world. I'm outrageously optimistic that you take care of yourself, your family, your community. And that's the best we can do. Just love each other through these unsteady times. Just take care of our communities. And that's where we start. I have a saying, you can't change the world, but you can change your world, which changes the world. I don't think I mentioned my books yet. I'm really excited about something here. So as you know, I have a tiny book. You may not know, but I have a tiny book with a big message that I self-produced about 5 years ago now. It's out and may not be able to see it. Candy bar hugs. It doesn't take much to make a difference. Tiny book, big message. I mean, really, Audible is 25 minutes. So it's a tiny book. I've re-engaged with Michael Butler of Beyond Publishing, and I'm revising that book and going to have it out in hard book this spring. It's probably a little gift book, right? So, and then I've finally completed my split second transformation. Change your words, change your life. 31 daily practices. The books are listed on the side panel here. And as you change your words, change your life, 31 daily practices, I'm guessing that that's going to be a lot of what my show here is going to be about. We may just go through those 31 daily practices. And it's so that book will be out this spring as well, just completing that. And then my third book will be out I'll probably complete it this month in March. And it is called Outrageously Courageous, Bold Faith, No Fear, Step Towards the Gun. Because I did. I literally stepped towards a gun, being robbed at gunpoint, and said, "You need love." And they ran. That's why I'm so adamant about speak what you want, not what you don't want, because somehow the reason I was able to do that is who I had said I am for many, many years is bold faith, no fear. Who I am is bold faith, no fear. Who I am is bold faith, no fear. I get tested. I step towards a gun with no fear. It's because who I say I am. They couldn't attack me. They couldn't enter my field. They did steal some stuff. However, who you say you are is who you are. And when push comes to shove, it's who you are in that moment. And so be careful who you tell yourself that you are. So those 3 books will be coming out in the next few months, probably 3 or 4 months at the most. I'm so thrilled about that. Beyond Publishing is amazing. And you'll be hearing more about that. So here I am in entering my 7th decade of life. And I have a global TV show weekly. I have 3 books coming out. I've been way behind the scenes for the last several years, maybe 5 or 6 years now, just not doing very much publicly. Never nothing to do. I actually have a 15-month-old grandbaby that is the light of my life. She lives here and there's never nothing to do. So we're always busy, but this is the year I'm changing. I'm becoming the person I've been called to be for a long, long time, and just kind of been in the princess energy instead of the queen energy. So my whole show is basically, my bottom line message about everything is, I used to call it unconditional love. I've been reminded lately that if there's unconditional, then there was conditions. So love is love. If God is love, he can't be not love. So it's infinite love, which is still redundant, but that has been my core message for everything I've done for many, many years. I think if I'm here now for such a time as this. And the core, another core message is mindset. We're going to shift our mindset. I have a lot of resources and a lot of information about all that. And of course, when you have a book called Split Second Transformation, Change Your Words, Change Your Life, 31 daily practices, because I did that too. I had a split second of transformation from bitterness to joy. We'll talk about all that. I have my values. Values are huge. A value, we've got to remember that our values matter and we got to reclaim them. And I just am reminded, we talked about TV earlier, and my 2 of my grandkids were here, and they were in one 30-minute period of time. They were playing a game, they were watching a show, and they're talking about little liars or something. They were talking about death, somebody burning up and killing somebody and all these kinds of things. And I was like, I wasn't paying attention, but I overheard. And I said, so you've been talking about lying and killing and burning up. And how is that adding value to your life? Trying to get them to remember, understand garbage in, garbage out, garbage in, garbage out. And we got a lot of garbage coming at us. And they said, well, it's just a game. And I was like, it's programming. Literally, it's programming. And, at least counteract that, you balance that with something good, positive, grounding, walking barefoot. It's some moments away from that constant barrage of negative that we all get. So I'm asking us to minimize noise. I'm asking us to go, garbage in, garbage out. There's a lot of little components to this mindset thing. And as I'm winding down the show today, I just want to share something. We have an opportunity. One of the best things about this winwinwomen.com and this program, no advertising. Don't you love it? I am thrilled about that. We are allowed to mention things that are important to us, and that maybe even having sponsorships, but that's different, because to me, I only will, so no sponsor would come to me if I didn't agree with them, if I didn't actually use the product. So I'm just going to say that, because winwinwomen.com, if you have a voice inside of you that you want out there, I believe it's the best platform for women that has probably ever. Their mission is amazing. There's an affiliate to that. Go on my website, look at the banner at the bottom, click on that. And if you want more information, hey, Charla at charlaanderson.com, Charla at charlaanderson.com, also through my website. We also have my website. Speaking of that, I have a mentor that has helped me build that website. It's mine. I'm so thrilled that I know how to take care of my own website now, and that and this platform, this academy has the mentor and the teacher is phenomenal, and so I'm so blessed for that. So I also have an affiliate for the website kind of thing, same place on that banner on my website homepage. One other thing, I mean, I'm energetic, right? I'm energetic. I'll be 70 this year. And for 13 years, I've been taking a product called Zeal for Life in a company called Zurvita. Zurvita, ZURVITA.com/Charla. It's a small, it's a Texas-based company. I love that. It's made in Texas. And then, you know, I'm not trying to sell anybody anything, but if you need more energy, you need more focus, you need more nutrition, it's only superfoods. I love it. It's changed my life. In fact, the first year, my hair got 2 or 3 times as thick, and it got darker. My hair got darker in the back from the Zeal. And so who knows? I just like to throw things out that I like, and I'll do that over the course of these programs, just because I'm allowed. And I won't do advertising, which is great. So here we are towards the end of my time. And by the way, I think I mentioned, but this show will have conversation moving forward. I'll probably be able to have live conversations, and we'll have 30 minutes of talking and content, and then live conversations, questions, answers, community, building our community of people that have a mindset or have questions about how to change their mindset. It's awesome. And I have a coaching program as well. If you want, just reach out, Charla at charlaanderson.com. I'm thrilled and honored to have you here with me. I'm open to receiving, of course, your thoughts, your ideas, your suggestions, your kind criticisms. I really relish that. I cherish that. And I would love, love, love to hear from you. And I mean that. I'm looking forward to our time together each week on the Charla Anderson Show, collector and connector of fascinating people. And everyone is fascinating, including you. So I will, looking forward to getting this show out and seeing how it is and how it ends up. And I always end with, may you be blessed. And please, always choose joy.